Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. This is a game by Konami, and they make some good ones. This is for the Sega Mega Drive. If it will actually move on. Tiny Toon Adventures. Now, this game was kind of recommended by Tarquin. He wanted me to play the NES version, but because I am random and I used to own this game, we're going to play the Mega Drive version. So we will start a new game. We play as Buster Bunny. Our friends have been kidnapped and there's a treasure that must be hunted down. So, Buster's hidden treasure. We can run, we can jump, we can slide, which kills enemies. We can also trip over things. We can jump down. We should be able to jump down. There we go. We kill enemies by either sliding into them or jumping on their heads. We collect carrots, which gives power-ups later in the game, which we shall be doing later. This is a great little platforming game. And having now played the NES version partially, the NES version does things slightly differently, as in you can control different characters throughout the game. Through this one, you will only ever have one, and that's invincibility. Not that we overly need it, but heck, we got it. And down here is the secret. Yes, I know far too much about the early levels of this game, but I cannot ever remember completing it, which is a little bizarre. Still. Right. I will endeavour to do so this time. Getting 50 carrots allows you to get a special. What does a special do? It depends on what the stage is. Wait for the enemies to reappear. Come on. Oh, fine, just used to them. We can call a special at any time, and one of our Tiny Toon companions will come along and wipe out all the enemies off the map. This isn't so useful in some of the earlier stages, but later on that can really help. And here is Go-Go. Go-Go means it's the end of a level, and huzzah! Level 1 is complete. This game starts off easy. It does not remain so for very long. Part of the reason I never completed this game is because of the difficulty curve. But we move on to 1-2. And while the music is awesome, it does change. Now, we jump twice, fall down here, another one up. See, I know too much about this game, really. Also, ouch. Now, this is the first of the levels which has two exits. There's multiple paths in this game which lead you to different levels, which is quite a nice feature. Oops. Doesn't so much warp you, just gives you alternate levels. We won't be doing all the levels, and huzzah, precision platforming. We know we're good at these. Especially the precision platform is getting more precise as we go on. Spikes are not instant death in this game. At least not those spikes. There are spikes later that are instant death. Those we can fall on. And down here is Go-Go. And the first of the alternate exits, which, as I say, I'm not going to go out of my way to get all the exits, but we're going to show up a few of them. There's a couple of alternate exits which I'm not sure are alternate exits, they're just the exits I found first. But heck. So, on to stage 1-4. And the music has changed. And down here is a trap. Stepping on that will make you lose a life. Run out of lives, you die. Well, run out of hearts, you die. And you have to... Whoop, careful. And you will have to restart the level. There are bells which increase the number of lives hearts you can hold, maximum of 5. And yeah, pretty much that is the game. Here's a special. We also have Batman-inspired wall jumping, though it's not quite as precise as it was in Batman, I'll be honest. There we go. So, we have 2 specials saved up. No real need to use them just yet, and there's a heart, which we might as well just take for the sake of it. is somewhere. Yep, there it is. There is a 1-up. We'll be going back and collecting that. Ouch. We'll be going back and collecting that now. Yes, we will definitely be needing those if I try and finish this game without save states. Which is probably for the best, because saying for whatever reason, I just did a test run of this. Oh, damn it! Not this again. There we go. That's better. I did a test run. It seemed to glitch out when I was using save states on this game, so I'm gonna have to hope that's fixed. Otherwise, restarting might be an issue. Well, if I get it fixed early enough, it'll be fine. So, we're now going to go up here. There are multiple Go-Go's on this level as well, but I think they all lead to the same place. Well, there is one here, and if I ignore him, and go down here... Yep, come on. Let's not be tricksy, let's just finish it. There is this. Welcome to Wacky Land. The wacky home of wackiness. And we head down. There are a few of these. I don't know where all of them are. And yeah, we're just pretty much going to collect a lot of carrots. So here we are. We fall down and slide. We get to Go-Go. And the level is over. Well, the Wacky Land bit is over. So now, let's see. Just have to get back up there, really. Darn you, precision jumping. Right. We all got some speed. Build some speed and fail to make the landing. Oh well, we'll just go up there, I think. Probably easiest. Do. Right. Over. Platforms fall down. I actually forgot that was there. Strange, because I always get to this guy. I suppose that's why it's there, really. It's one of those convenient blind spots. Still, it's done. So we now have 6 lives as we approach the first boss. Come on. So, then the first boss is Dizzy Devil. I do love the Tasmanian Devil. He's my favourite Looney Tune, really. Ow. Mindless destruction aside. Right. Be careful here. This boss isn't too difficult as long as you keep careful note of where he is. And most of the time he spends it up in the trees, so he's not really much of a threat at all. Ouch. Alright, careful. There we go. One more hit should kill him. Where are you going? Just keeping an eye on the devil. Ow! Can't believe I lost a life on the first boss. Ah dear. That won't be happening again. Right. 2. In comes the devil. 3. And 1 more. Oh no, missed 5 then. I'm too used to the rule of 3s with bosses. This doesn't follow them. Right, there we go. And the mad scientist is defeated. His brain control device will now fall off. And Dizzy Devil is now back to normal. And ultimately, yes, we will have to fight most of the mainstream characters here. I think the next one's, who is the next one? Oh well. We now move to the forest stages, where the game now starts to get a little more challenging. We have enemies that chase you. We have spikes, which are now instant death. But we have a new, there we go, careful. We also have these things, which are probably my most hated enemy in this early part of the game, because avoiding them is difficult. Medal number 20,000 means we now have 6 lives reserved. You can spend a lot of this level above the ground if you want to, and it's probably recommended to do so because it's generally safer. Right, you're dead, and in here is a bell. We now have 4 hearts. And bats. What is it with bats? I hate them in most games. But again, I have a hatred of most things in video games, if I'm really honest. Still, onwards we go. Oh, done it! That was not a correct move to do, and temporary invincibility saved me from auto-death. Damn it, I should not have tried to kill that bat. Ah well, moving on. We'll be introduced to various remixes of that as this game goes on. So we do have a Roadrunner, so what we shall do, we'll get a heart first. We shall look at the spikes and go precision platforming time. Right. There is a good place to use that a little later. This isn't it necessarily. Somehow we got away with that. Okay, we'll use the special a bit later. And 4 hearts will help us immensely for the foreseeable future. Until we die, of course. Once we die, we lose, we go back to the free heart thing, so it's in our best interest to stay alive now. Which suggests... Oop, where are you going? Which suggests it wasn't in our best interest when we started. Okay. Nope, it's not that one. There's another bell up one of these, I'm sure of it. What's that on the last level? That might have been the last level, you know. Up we go, and then this is the incredibly long one. Collect those carrots, Buster Bunny. I have no idea what goes along the bottom of this because I never ever go along the bottom of this level. But we do get another heart, and we pretty much collect 50 carrots just by doing this. And down we go. Now up here... Nope. I'm sure there was one. Alright, that will go along. There's spikes down there. Oh, and you. Well, at least we got the heart back. Right, up. More carrots. More hearts up there if we want them. And over here, conveyor platforms. Precision conveyor platforms. And another special. Which we might as well use. Huzzah for that. Now, there's a cave down there, but we're not going to go that way, I don't think. We're going to go this way. I was tempted to use my special there. Now, I don't think these spikes are instant death ones, so we're okay. Now, if you go in the cave, that is one of the alternate exits. We're not going to go that way. Ouch. We're instead going to go to Go-Go. And the level is over once again. So with that, I think... Now we'll do one more. One more, and then we shall end the video for now. So, we're going this way through the forest. Now, I think we avoided the tower level, but we got the rake level. Yes, there are rakes. Falling on rakes is fun. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Come on, I can take that. Yes! Aha! Now, where is it? Okay, there has to be a way in there. There we go. Bell 5. So we now have maximum hit points and temporary spikes to do that. They are still instant death in spite of that. And yes, I picked the tower level, didn't I? Oh dear. I thought I did it to avoid it, but apparently that was... No, this isn't a tower level yet. For some reason, I was confused about what level we're doing. So what's down here? The way the water's trying to take us, so I doubt it's all good. It is an extra life. So actually it is all good. Right. So it's 7 lives. Let's move on. Yep, there. Come on, I said move on. Ouch. Yes, I do know which boss it is now. He uses those, and we're down 2. If we get a bell now, it does fully restore our life points, so it's not such a wasted item now. Right. In there, we get a heart, taking us back up to 4. See, I remember things about this game. My knowledge will sort of fade around World 4, because that's about as far as I can remember. Don't. Oh, darn it. I don't even have a special save. At least I killed you that time. I gave the bats a hard time, but they're worse. Alright. There's another special thing in there, so if we fall in... No, actually, that was just an enemy. Well, still, he's a rather special enemy, so we shall help him. No longer shall he spend his life stuck in a cave. Whoops. Oh, darn it. Yeah, they don't do any harm, but they aren't good to fall on, and I'd rather not die here, so let's not go up there. Go, please get me out of here. Well, somehow we did that last level, and as I mentioned, the difficulty curve is now racked up a few notches. It will rack up many, many more. By the time we're done, I'm certain of that. So, Tiny Toon Adventures. Until next time then.